Welcome back to the Mythical Vault. Today, we ascend from the mystical forests of Himavanta to the first level of the heavens in Buddhist cosmology, Katumaharajika, also known as the Heaven of the Four Great Kings. This heavenly realm sits closest to the human world, but it is still a place of immense beauty, power, and spiritual significance. In this episode, we will explore every aspect of this fascinating realm, from its rulers to its landscapes, and the mysterious beings that inhabit it. The realm of the Four Kings. Imagine ascending from the human realm, leaving behind the familiar world of mountains and forests. As you rise higher, the air becomes lighter, purer, and filled with a soft, ethereal glow. The sky above shifts to a deep, shimmering blue, and far below, the human world appears as a distant memory. You find yourself entering a new realm, a place where the boundaries between the material and spiritual worlds begin to blur. This is Katumaharajika, the first level of the heavens. This heavenly realm is ruled by the four great kings, Katumaharaja, who each govern one of the cardinal directions of the universe. Their task is to protect the world, watch over the four quarters, and maintain harmony between the divine and human realms. These mighty beings are not only guardians, but also patrons of justice and order. Each of the four kings resides in a magnificent palace, located at one of the four corners of the realm. These palaces are unlike anything in the human world, crafted from shimmering, celestial materials that glow softly with their own light. Imagine towering golden spires, their tips reaching high into the sky, surrounded by lush gardens filled with flowers that emit a gentle, calming fragrance. Streams of crystal clear water flow through the gardens, and the air is filled with the soft hum of divine music. Each king has a specific duty and domain. First, Dhadaratha rules the east and is the protector of humans, ensuring peace and prosperity in their lives. Second, Viruhaka governs the south and watches over the earth's spirits and creatures of the natural world. Third, Virupaka presides over the west and commands the Naga, the serpentine beings who dwell in the waters. And fourth, Vesavana rules the north and is the protector of wealth and prosperity. These kings, though powerful, are compassionate and just. Their role is to maintain the balance between the heavens and the human world, ensuring that justice prevails and harmony is maintained. The beings of Katumaharajika. The inhabitants of this realm are devas, celestial beings of immense beauty and power. These devas are often depicted as radiant, glowing figures with features that exude serenity and wisdom. Their clothing is made from divine fabrics that shimmer in the soft light of the heavens, and they move with grace, their every step leaving a trail of light. In Katumaharajika, the devas live in a state of joy and peace, free from the suffering and hardships of the human world. They spend their days in meditation, celebration, and contemplation of the Buddha's teachings. The heavenly gardens are filled with the soft melodies of celestial music, played on instruments crafted from pure light and sound. Imagine the soothing sound of soft bells, accompanied by the gentle hum of a divine choir, creating an atmosphere of pure bliss. But unlike the gods of higher heavens, the devas of Katumaharajika are still connected to the human world. They watch over humans, sometimes intervening in subtle ways to protect and guide them. They are often seen as guardians, ensuring that the balance between good and evil is maintained. Time and lifespan in Katumaharajika. One of the most intriguing aspects of the heavenly realms is the way time is perceived. In Kutuma Horajika, time flows differently than in the human world. While we measure our lives in years, the Devas here live for eons. In this realm, a single day for the gods lasts 50 human years, and the lifespan of a Deva in Kutuma Horajika is 500 celestial years. This means that the Devas live for 9 million human years. Imagine living in a place where time seems almost irrelevant, where the passing of centuries feels like a brief moment. This incredible lifespan allows the Devas to focus on their spiritual practice, meditation, and their role as protectors of the human realm. However, it also reminds us of the impermanence of all things, even in the heavens. Though their lives are long, the Devas of Kutuma Horajika are still subject to the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, unlike those who achieve nirvana. How to be reborn in Kutuma Horajika heaven. In Buddhist teachings, being reborn in the Kutuma Horajika heaven is a reward for those who have lived lives of great virtue and merit. To ascend to this realm, one must practice the 10 wholesome actions, Kasala Kamapatha, which include refraining from killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct, as well as cultivating generosity, kindness, and mindfulness. Additionally, acts of protecting others, promoting peace, and maintaining harmony with nature and the world around us also contribute to the merit required for rebirth in this heaven. The Devas in Kutuma Horajika are often those who, in their human lives, were protectors, caregivers, and righteous leaders who sought to maintain justice and peace. They may have been kings, guardians, or those who dedicated their lives to the service of others. By practicing compassion, justice, and harmony in daily life, individuals accumulate the merit needed to be reborn in this divine realm. However, it's important to remember that while this heaven offers great joy and peace, it is still within the cycle of samsara, and even the Devas here must eventually face the impermanence of existence. The landscapes of Kutuma Horajika. The landscapes of Kutuma Horajika are truly breathtaking. Imagine vast fields of luminous flowers, their petals glowing softly in the light of the celestial sun. The trees in this realm are unlike anything in the human world, tall, graceful, and covered in leaves that shimmer like jewels. The air is always filled with the scent of divine flowers, a fragrance that soothes the mind and calms the spirit. There are rivers of pure crystal water, their surfaces reflecting the light of the heavens. These rivers flow gently through the realm, providing nourishment to the celestial gardens and offering a sense of peace and tranquility. The skies above Kutuma Horajika are vast and clear, with clouds of soft gold and silver drifting lazily across the horizon. The beauty of this realm is not just physical, it is also spiritual. Everything in Kutuma Horajika is imbued with a sense of harmony and balance. The Devas live in perfect alignment with the natural world, their lives dedicated to the pursuit of wisdom, compassion, and peace. Moral and spiritual lessons from Kutuma Horajika. Though Kutuma Horajika is a place of immense beauty and peace, it also offers profound lessons for us in the human world. The Devas, though long-lived, are still subject to impermanence. Their vast lifespans remind us that even in the heavens, nothing lasts forever. The Buddha taught that even the highest realms are still within the cycle of samsara, the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. This serves as a reminder that true freedom lies not in seeking pleasure or power, but in understanding the impermanence of all things and striving for enlightenment. The Devas of Kutumaharaja are wise and compassionate, but they too must eventually face the realities of karma and rebirth. As we reflect on this heavenly realm, we are reminded of the importance of living a life of virtue, compassion, and mindfulness. The Devas watch over us, but it is our own actions that shape our destiny. By following the Buddha's teachings, we can create a path towards spiritual growth, both in this life and beyond. As our journey through Kutumaharaja comes to an end, we leave with a sense of awe at the beauty and complexity of this heavenly realm. The four great kings, the radiant devas, and the breathtaking landscapes all serve as reminders of the possibilities that exist beyond the human world. But they also remind us of the impermanence of all things and the importance of striving for spiritual wisdom. In the next episode, we will ascend even higher to explore the realms of the Tavatimsa heaven, the abode of Indra, and the gods who dwell even closer to Nirvana. Be sure to subscribe to the Mythical Vault for more cosmic journeys through the realms of Buddhist cosmology.